Anyway, let's get into some gossip. You like gossip? I like a little bit of gossip. So, as you may or may not know, I assimilate data all day long. It's just I can't help it. I can't not. And so if you know, like recently, Matt Walsh has been demonetized from YouTube, and then this past week, Candace Owens and Michael Knowles have been suspended for 1 week. So they should be starting up here soon. And also, Dr. Jordan Peterson got a strike, and all these the suspensions for Candace and Michael Knowles. And the strike for Dr. Peterson has been over this transgendering issue. It's like they, would refer to people like Dylan Mulvaney as he. And so that's why they got suspended. And that's why Dr. Peterson got a strike. Okay? The reason, you may be thinking to yourself, gee, Madman, I watch your show every week. And even though I'm not a patron, I watch your show every week. The horrible person I am who isn't a patron. But you also call Dylan Mulvaney he. Yes, I do. I do that. I do that because we need to avoid confusion. That's the whole point of this whole issue. We need to be real about what it is. All right? When you're looking at it. That's a he. But you know what? I don't get suspended. I don't get, censored or anything like that. You know why? Because I have 136 subscribers or something like that? I'm not influential enough for anyone to care. All right? That's the point Steven Crowder was making when he was always butting up heads with YouTube, is that it's not applied equally. I'm not saying that YouTube should come and suspend me and delete my videos or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they go after the people who are actually influential, and that's people like Michael Knowles. That's people like Candace Owens. That's people like Dr. Peterson. They go after the most influential because the new format for news and news information is going on places like YouTube and Rumble and Twitter and Facebook. All right? Not so much Facebook, but, that's where it's happening. The only boomers watch that old cable news. People are cutting the cable all over the place. And these networks aren't as influential as they once were. And that infuriates them. They're trying to hold on to the marketplace of information that has expanded exponentially. And that's what the issue is. So they're not coming after me because who watches that crazy old madman on that shockmonkeyradio show? What does it matter to them? I'm no threat. Michael Knowles, Candace Owens are threats. Dr. Peterson is a threat. Matt Walsh, who made the What Is a Woman documentary, they went after him the hardest. I don't know why they're not going after Ben Shapiro. I think they're afraid of the anti-Semitic thing. Maybe.
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer, but that's what I mean. He's a lawyer who works at the Daily Wire. So I'm sure their legal team is working on it and so forth. And I know they have. I've seen some tweets from Jeremy Boring about it. And so it's the censorship. They're like, that guy's yelling too loud. The guy with the megaphone, get him first. You know what I mean? And that's what Steven Crowder was talking about when he rejected the offer from Daily Wire, is that Daily Wire wants to play by YouTube's rules, and that's playing their game by their rules. And at some point, it's going to come to a head where they're going to be like, we're drawing a line on this transgender issue, and so Dr. Peterson gets a strike. So Candace Owens and Michael Knowles, they get suspended a week. Matt Walsh, forget it. Matt Walsh is off to Twitter now, which is where everyone else from Daily Wire might be going. I don't know how good Twitter is at dealing with video, and so forth, but maybe that's what's going to have to happen. Maybe one day I'm going to have to go to start uploading these videos to Twitter, uploading them to Rumble or something like that. I don't like Rumble. It's not a very good app. I don't like it. Anyway, so but I may have to get to that point. Not because I'm being censored or anything like that, and because my channel isn't big enough to be censored, to be a worry to these people who will do these things. The reason I would have to go to these platforms is because the people I want to reach are no longer on this one. You see what I'm saying? YouTube, you got to start easing up on the algorithm. It's ridiculous. Easing up on all this censorship. It's ridiculous.